A lot of people don't react to this video I go play you right now. They say if this is a condition of a Tinubu to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, as people wey in the fight for turn against am, they want to label am many things. They say make him collect the offer. No be small thing, my wonderful people. They say there is an offer of 7 conditions go flying in social media right now, which I go play you the video more than watch and hear. But before we go, they say the lawyer, what they call Maxwell, say the guy don't come as for this interview, break down everything will happen for inside IPOB and ESN. So I'm going to play you the 2 videos for you to watch before we come back and continue. Okay, my people, now let me tell you something. Even though that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is inside today, he lose nothing. If Mazi Nnamdi Kanu decides to betray the struggle, he will still come outside rich. Highest thing, you will talk for 1 week, you will tire. You understand? But Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is still inside. I think the goal now should be focused on let's bring him out and let's continue pushing the struggle forward. That should be focused now. But I don't know why we can't respect ourselves and focus on one thing for once. Some distraction must come in our midst. Is it who we are? But however, let's watch these videos before we come back and continue.
The release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu leads to lasting peace rather than renewed instability. The following conditions are non-negotiable. 1. Formal renunciation of violence and agitation for secession. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu must depose to an affidavit formally and publicly renouncing any pursuit of the sovereign state of Biafra through secessionist means. He must commit to the indivisibility of the Federal Republic of Nigeria as enshrined in the 1999 Constitution as amended. The era of Biafra or death must end, and the era of Nigeria for all must begin. 2. Total dissolution of the Eastern Security Network, ESN. For a pardon to be considered, there must be a verifiable and complete disbandment of the Eastern Security Network and all other paramilitary wings associated with the proscribed IPOB. All arms, ammunition, and hardware currently held by these groups must be surrendered to the Nigerian security forces under a supervised Arms for Peace program. 3. Immediate and permanent cessation of sit-at-home orders. The economic strangulation of the Southeast must stop. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu must issue a directive to all his followers across all platforms to permanently end the Monday sit-at-home and any other unauthorized disruptions of public life. Our children must go to school and our markets must remain open every day of the week without fear of intimidation. 4. Public commitment to the democratic process. The path to changing a democracy is through the ballot box, not through the boycott of elections. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu must publicly urge his supporters to participate fully in the Nigerian democratic process. Any further calls to disrupt or boycott local, state, or federal elections will be viewed as a violation of the spirit of this pardon. 5. Engagement in a structured national dialogue. Upon its release, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu shall be required to participate in a Southeast Peace and Reconciliation Commission. This commission, composed of traditional rulers, religious leaders, and state officials, will work to address the root causes of agitation and ensure that the grievances of the region are channeled through the Southeast Development Commission, SCDC, and other legitimate constitutional avenues. 6. Cease and desist from incendiary broadcasts. The use of media, be it traditional or digital to incite hatred against other ethnic groups or to threaten the lives of security personnel and public officials must end. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu must commit to a code of conduct that promotes national cohesion and mutual respect among all Nigerian tribes. 7. A period of state-supervised reintegration. The pardon will be subject to a 5-year good behavior monitoring period. During this time, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's movements and public engagements will be subject to security clearances to ensure that the conditions of his release are strictly adhered to. Any breach of these conditions will result in the immediate revocation of the pardon and the reinstatement of his life sentence. A call to my Igbo brothers and sisters. To the elders of the Southeast, I say, help us guide your youth. To the governors, I say, let us build the infrastructure that will make the Southeast the Taiwan of Africa.
Bam. Okay. I said it and Kutu says, show me the law. Show me the law. Why? Which law said that I cannot find my final written address? Why should you shut me out? He was crying before the members of the public. You shut him out, convict him, and sentence him, handed over capital punishment
to him.
It's unfair.
Very.
And the area will condemn it. Nobody should tell me that I should not criticize. Why shouldn't I criticize? I'm a human being before I become a lawyer. Without law, I will live. Without my conscience, I will not live. So if you say that I'm no longer going to be a lawyer today because I stand for something that is just. If somebody commit a crime, allow the law to flow. Convict the person in line with the law. Don't convict the person because of anger. Don't convict the person because of personal hatred. Don't convict the person because of you hate the tribe he came from. And somebody said that I should keep quiet. Keep it quiet for what? In the face of injustice, I will not. I will not.
Okay, Barrister. Talking about ESN. ESN is a thing of concern. In the social space, a lot of people are blaming ESN for lots of mayhem that have happened in the Southeast. And I have looked at it critically as a journalist, and from different scholars, there are various opinion and perspective to it. Do you believe that ESN was created for the right cause? Secondly, was it radicalized?
Good and fine. All these issues came even during the course of trial. Even before then, Nnamdi Kanu has made broadcasts about ESN, what they stand for, just like IPOB. IPOB has a listen, you can do whatever thing you like in Nigeria and get away with it. You don't do it in abroad. I have participated in a ESN meeting there in Paris. When I went to Paris, I went for the meeting. You see, men, it's registered. I participated in their meeting in Germany. I was there. I was there in Denmark in their meeting. I witnessed a meeting in Spain. I witnessed a meeting in Vienna, Austria. These are the places. I've not been to America. I've not been to Canada. I participated in the meetings in Mexico. I've been there. So all these countries I mentioned to you, these are the places that they registered IPOB. And for a country like America, IPOB is registered 18 countries of the world. For them to register an IPOB, they will run profile about the organization
Before registration.
Terrorism is not a crime; it's an international crime. It's an international crime. So if IPOB is a terrorist organization, you don't need you cannot tell me that you are more intelligent or you have more intelligent reports than a country like America. kidnapping, raping, and all those, so that people can go into their farm. And they started well. He said that we are going to start, since the state governors failed to do it, let's do it so that we can now carry the law and give to the state House of Assembly for them to enact it, as we have that of Omoteko in the West. That was the agenda, and they started well. Ask people from the southeast, they started well. When they start off, people were moving. Also, one everywhere. People started moving inside the bush. They were doing a very good work, very wonderful work. So in they took advantage of that. Those who don't even know what is IPOB, when you get them arrested, watch immediately. There is a crime in the southeast. In the next 1 hour,
they say it's IPOB.
The issue press conference, members of IPOB, no investigation. How do you arrive to that particular?
And there was crime before IPOB.
What is the organization? What is the name of your organization?
Mob TV.
Mob TV. So if I just came out here now and people, I committed a crime, they say, where are you working? I say, I'm working with Mob TV. You now come and climb down this place without carrying out investigation. Is that how things are done? How do you belong to IPOB? Are you a member? Where is your what do you call it? Your membership card? Do you pay dues? If that is the case.
Okay, Barrister, talking about referendum, looking at Nigerian Constitution 1999 as amended, there is no provision, technical provision for referendum, so to say, because referendum, from the way we know, is the voice of the people to actually make demands of what they want. Then, if that referendum clause is kind of shallow in the 1999 Constitution, how is it possible to have a referendum to know who wants to be a Nigerian or who wants to go with Biafra?
Issue of self-determination is not regulated by the Nigerian Constitution. We have international treaties, protocols, covenants, which Nigeria is signatory to.
Okay.
We have international human rights laws. We have African charters that gave you right to agitate. You have a right to agitate for, their name is
Donald,
Federal Republic of Donald. It's your right to agitate. The qualifications are there. If you say that you want to be on your own, you should be able to tell the area you are going to cover. If you have supporters, so be it. Have you not seen countries that have severed from the original country
they were
Do you get what I'm saying? Something
Yes.
will give rise to something. So when somebody said that I want to be on my own, a reasonable government will look at what gave rise to this and address it. I'm telling you that when Nnamdi started in 2014 or thereabout, if Nnamdi started with 2 million followers. I can tell you that from that time to the time he was unlawfully arrested, incarcerated, and the time he gave judgment, this judgment, he has, the followers has increased
in
more than 10 times. Take it to bank. I know what I'm saying. I know what people, you can see it in various platforms. Do you get what I'm saying? Yes. I want to tell you that 90%.
My people, welcome back. The truth of the matter is that all these things they are talking here is babash. Mazi Nnamdi will never accept any offer, Biafra or nothing. There's no two ways about it. So guys, share this video, drop your own opinion in comment section.